Hello friends, welcome to my channel Learning with HeenaButani. Today we are going to study Chemistry, Class 10, Chapter number 2, Acids, Bases and Salts. In this video, we are going to discuss classification of acids. Students, there are three types of classification of acids. They are on the basis of origin or source. Second classification of acids is done on the basis of strength, and third classification is done on the basis of concentration of acids. We will study one by one. So first one is classification on the basis of origin or sources. On the basis of origin or sources, acids are classified as organic acids and mineral acids. First is organic acid. Now what is organic acid? Acids derived from living organisms like plants and animals are called organic acids. And we come across many examples in our day-to-day life. We shall recollect over here some examples. First one, acetic acid. Now, what is the source of acetic acid? That is vinegar. This we use in our cooking. So, vinegar is acetic acid, and formula for acetic acid is CH3COOH. Second one is citric acid. Now, where is citric acid present? Source of citric acid is citrus fruits such as lemon, lime, orange, etc. Next example is butyric acid. Now, what are the sources of butyric acid? That is rancid butter and milk. Butyric acid is present in rancid butter and milk. Then hydrochloric acid. Students, hydrochloric acid is inorganic acid, but it is present in our stomach as gastric juice, and it helps us in digestion of the food. Next one is formic acid. Formic acid is present in the sting of bees and ants. When actually they bite us, they release some acid under our skin, and that acid is formic acid. Next one is oxalic acid. Source of acid, that is oxalic acid, is tomatoes and spinach. Next example is lactic acid, and source of lactic acid is sour milk. Lactic acid is present in sour milk. Then malic acid, it is present in apples and grapes. Then oleic acid, it is present in olive oil. Now these are the examples and sources of organic acids we come across day-to-day life. Next example is tartaric acid. It is present in tamarind. It is, I think, favorite of many people, and majority of the people like it. It is the source of tartaric acid. Next one is mineral or inorganic acids. What are the mineral or inorganic acids? A mineral acid or inorganic acid is any acid derived from an inorganic compound that dissociate to produce hydrogen ions in water. Remember students, ionization of acid is done, or it occurs in a liquid medium, that is in water, or we can say in aqueous solution only. Mineral acids are highly soluble in water but tend to be insoluble in inorganic solvents. The inorganic acids are corrosive, means what? They corrode metal surface easily. Examples of mineral or inorganic acids are sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. Now we will discuss classification on the basis of strength. On the basis of strength, acids are classified as strong acid and weak acids. Now, what are the difference between strong acids and weak acids? First of all, strong acids. What are strong acids? A strong acid is an acid which ionizes or splits completely in a solution of water. It means all the molecule of acid dissociate completely in water. Previously, I told you there are 3 inorganic acids, and all 3 inorganic acids like HCl, H2SO4 and nitric acid are strong acids because they completely dissociate in water. You can see here in the diagram or in the animation, means HCl, it is aqueous solution of HCl. All the HCl molecules dissociate to form H plus ions and Cl minus ions. Now weak acids. What are weak acids? Weak acid is an acid which ionize or splits partially. Partially means what? Some molecules dissociate in the form of ions and some remains as it is. So I can say a weak acid is an acid which ionizes partially in the solution of water, and example of weak acids are acetic acid and H2CO3. Here you can see it is aqueous solution of acetic acid. The molecule given in red color are unionized or they are not split into its ions, and few molecules are ionized in the form of H plus and CH3COO minus. So this acid dissociate, but it dissociate partially in its aqueous solution. So we can say it is a weak acid. Now we shall study classification on the basis of concentration. On the basis of concentration, acids are classified as concentrated acid and dilute acid. This classification is completely done on the basis of amount of water present in its solution. First one is concentrated acid. What is a concentrated acid? Concentrated acid is acid in which the amount of acid is more than solvent. Here solvent is water. In other words, we can say amount of water is less compared to the amount of acid. And example of concentrated acid is sulfuric acid. And dilute acid. What is dilute acid? Dilute acid is an acid in which the amount of solvent is more than acid. Here also solvent is water. So amount of water is more in a solution compared to the acid. And example of dilute acids are dilute hydrochloric acid, dilute sulfuric acid, and we can say dilute nitric acid. All these acids are diluted by adding water to concentrated acids. One more classification of acid is there, that is on the basis of hydrogen ions present in it. On the basis of number of hydrogen ions present in 1 mole of acid, they are classified as monobasic acid, dibasic acid and tribasic acid. One by one we shall study monobasic acid. First of all, what is monobasic acid? Such type of acid produces 1 mole of H plus ions per mole of acid. For example, HCl, HNO3. Here you can see in the example or in the formula, one formula, that is HCl, one molecule contain 1 hydrogen atom, one molecule of HNO3 contain 1 number of hydrogen. So it is monobasic acid. Now dibasic acid. Here they can produce 2 moles of hydrogen ions per mole of acid. For example, H2SO4. Here you can see in 1 molecule of H2SO4 there are 2 hydrogen atoms. So it produces 2 moles of H plus ion per mole of acid. So they are called as dibasic acid. Third one is tribasic acid. Here in this case they produce 3 moles of hydrogen ions per mole of acid. For example, H3PO4, phosphoric acid. Here you can see in the formula there are 3 number of hydrogen atoms in one formula. So they produce 3 moles of H plus ion per mole of acid. Thank you for watching this video. Students, if you like this video and if you find this helpful to you, you can like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon to get more updates from my side. Thank you very much.